back to our next Rapid Defense podcast. Today I would like to talk to you about a bit more in terms of how to generate power in your chosen technique. I mean, a lot of people use techniques, punches, kicks, which look very nice and very pretty, but actually if it comes to using them effectively, a lot of things don't work because there isn't enough power, or any sort of things, mechanics, body mechanics in place that would actually get guaranteed that whatever punch or kick you fire off would actually succeed in incapacitating your opponent if you have to. So today we're talking about that. We're talking about the hands, using your feet, incorporating your whole body basically in cooperation in order to generate power in your hits. Basic idea, what I want to speak to you first is what we call the falling step idea. That concept has been made popular and well known by people like Jack Dempsey, for instance. The idea is that you use your body weight as if you were basically stepping and falling forward. Almost like imagine, like you're going down the stairs in your house, and you've probably been there before. I certainly have, where you think you have reached the last step, and there actually is there's another one. You're actually going down 2 steps now, and that whole falling forward idea. And that's basically what I'm talking about. Okay, the idea is to kind of come forward, and the way you should perhaps practice this is by really exaggerate the movement. Make it big first and dramatic. Maybe want to be on your own when you start practicing that. But make it dramatic, so when you do this, the idea is your body goes down and the hand then follows. Okay, so your whole body weight drops into it. It looks a little clumsy, of course, if you do it like that, but you develop it, and later on, the circle becomes smaller, 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 almost to a point where it becomes, imperceivable. You can't actually sort of tell anymore. The power just comes forward there, and you get a very dramatic effect. Basically, that's how martial arts or any kind of technique really is trained. You do a big movement and have a very small effect, but then this thing is inverting itself. You have a small movement but a huge effect. Basically the difference between a master and a student, if you like. Okay, so again, fall forward like that, and then the hand be the last thing that connects on the way forward. So if I ask my nice assistant to come forward, okay, now basically what I want to do is just kind of show you how you could train this with a partner. The idea basically is, again, to bring your foot down, your hand is the last thing to actually impact on that, okay? The hand is the last thing that comes forward, okay? You're going to do it really slow, just practice it. You kind of, you rehearse it if you like. You just put the foot down, hand follows, okay? Foot down, hand follows, until you get this sort of chain of events. Okay, and then so you just work your way up to it. As you come down, you go up a little bit harder. You can see, you can introduce a bit more power, a bit more speed. You come forward into this, until you go bang. Okay, and you can see that's just with my open hand just coming forward while I was talking. There's obviously no real malice involved in that, but it has a quite good effect. If you go back in the frame, you can imagine now, if instead of actually going for the pad here, if I go do the same thing to the face, you need to call an ambulance because there's not much left off the face. Okay, but it's very effective. Just come down like this. That kind of also works in different ways. You can also use this for locks and other sort of grappling techniques. If you use that, the event, kind of the falling step, cascading downward like that. You can use in strikes as you come in. Okay, the guy could sort of grapple, you hold on to you, and rather than just kind of try to mutilate his arm, as you come down here, can you see, it's the same idea, you shock the body as you do that. So I mean, the effects of it can be quite dramatic. You want to keep this, if you practice with your partner, as if you like, on a scale from 1 till 10, maybe around 2 or 3. You should never really, I mean, 1 is being, you know, you can't barely feel it. 10 is, oh my God, call an ambulance. Okay, so you really want to keep it around 2 or 3, where, you know, you can still, you can feel the effect, but, you know, you're not going to cause your partner too much of an injury or, you know, discomfort there. Okay, and then again, it's always important that you treat your partner, you train his partner with respect. Because remember, what you know, what goes around comes around. If you actually sort of, you know, go completely commando on your training partner, guess what? You've got to be on the receiving end once he comes to. Okay, so that's so far using the hand with the partner.